look like a fucking Hershey's. Yeah! I want to look like a Hershey's Kiss, bro. I feel protected? I do. Do you feel protected? I do feel protected. I saw my bangs in the mirror.
Oh, is that what you went to do? You went to go adjust?
No, I didn't adjust it.
I'm unprotected. I'm good.
Whew, I got scared for a second there. Cool. My name is Marco Arriaga, aka Yummus Hummus.
My name's Cody, but my alien name is Glognork.
Glognork. Oh, I didn't even think about doing an alien name.
Maybe it's because you're just a puny human.
Oh, okay. That's fair. So today on Keep It Real, we are going to be discussing one of the movies that we saw very recently, and also a movie I've been really looking forward to for a long time.
What is it?
Nope.
Nope. Insert E40.
Yeah.
Nope. Or also known in Australia as Anar.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the plot synopsis to this: two siblings running a horse ranch in California discover something wonderful and sinister in the skies above, while the owner of an adjacent theme park tries to profit from the mysterious, otherworldly phenomenon.
Well, I guess he really did try to profit off of them, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Though, like, reading this, I don't know if I've read the plot synopsis before I watched the movie or really knew.
It was a cool movie, though.
Yeah, I really liked it. It lived up to the long-awaited hype for me.
I felt like, remember we talked a lot about how this movie was perceived before it actually came out. Mm-hmm. Like we were a big fan of the like sheer mystery of that first trailer, and then that second trailer dropped, and it kind of has like a different tone. You get more, you kind of start to get an idea of what the movie's actually about.
Yeah,
I don't even think it was like until a week after it came out that they were like, yeah, it's about aliens. Spoilers, it's about aliens, but it's also not. So it's not really a spoiler.
Yeah, I guess. I think like that trailer, how you mentioned the two different trailers to it really sets off like what the movie is about, and you definitely don't get that in the first trailer.
But I almost wonder like if that first trailer was all we saw, maybe that's why people are disappointed by it, because they didn't know what they were really going to see. Yeah, and then they saw it and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" Yeah.
Well, also, I think like Jordan Peele is now becoming like the horror guy.
Yeah, which is strange.
Which is like this movie, it's like about aliens, right? But everyone's like, oh, this Jordan Peele's new horror movie. And it's like, it's about, it's like a science fiction thing. Yeah. But I think like there's always that perception of like, oh, it's the next horror movie.
Yeah. And I wouldn't even call it a horror movie, really. It has some like crazy moments, but
yeah. But
I don't think it was like scary.
No.
Like Signs. Signs is a horror movie.
Let's get back to that, because I want to talk about before we start talking about other movies.
Better alien movies.
I got a list of them. But I wanted to talk about the Gordy, the chimp. You know? The Gordy, from the very beginning, I was like sold on it. Like they give you like the little bit at the beginning, and I was like, oh, I cannot wait to see what happens.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that took over a lot of the movie for me. Is
like just from the beginning, you were just like,
yeah,
it's a fucking monkey.
Yeah, dude, exactly. I was in it. I think that's probably one of my favorite scenes of the movie. I was thinking about it just because I went and got the Fangoria with the cover and everything like that. Not to say that this movie isn't good, because I don't want to say that, but I enjoyed that part of the movie so much more than the other parts.
Right.
Not because I didn't think that the other parts were good, but I was just really sold on
it could have been like its own thing.
Yeah.
Like really.
I would pay to watch that.
Right. You'd pay to watch a monkey rip someone's face off.
You don't need to pay. Apes. Yeah.
Just liveleak.com, bro. Google enough, you'll find that video.
Damn. But it was cool. I like the contrast of like the violence happening in this like sort of world, you know?
Yeah.
Like the colors, how bright it was and everything like that. And then there's like the moment where like the monkey takes its hat off at the end. I don't know if you remember how well you remember, but I love like he like takes off the hat and it's like the party's over, you know? He's got He was
sad monkey.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did seem upset at the end of that.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, he did.
Yeah.
What's interesting, that article in Fangoria, basically the article is written in the perspective that really happened, like it's based on a live event,
Right,
and
yeah.
he's like, the article is like them talking about this and how it inspired.
Yeah, I kind of got
Nope.
the vibe from the.
Yeah, so it was pretty
cover.
interesting that they kind of like leaned into it and they were like made a little like backstory
Yeah.
for it as well, which I thought was really
It's
interesting.
world building.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember Jordan Peele also posted a trailer for Gordy's Home on Twitter. Yeah. Look for the actual sitcom.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Shit.
Just a bunch of people hanging out with a monkey. Do you think this was your favorite of the Peels movies?
I think I like.
I really, and I just consider Us, Get Out, and this as the Peel movies.
Yeah.
Some people would say Candyman, but I heard he really wasn't that involved.
He was
that
like
film.
he was the producer for it.
He was like, yeah, give him a hook.
Yeah, do what they did in the last one.
Make him eat candy. He doesn't actually do that, Jordan.
I want him
He
to
does
eat
now.
candy.
You wanted me to executive produce? I came here to goddamn executive produce. Give him a hook and give him a candy bar.
Yeah, I'd like Get Out. Or not Get Out, Us.
Us is cool, yeah.
We are the something. I don't know. I'm trying to do.
Oh, yeah, they do like the terrible voice.
I'm a doppelganger, but why?
No, my protection.
Funny enough, talking about that, there was a small cameo or Easter egg for Us in this. Yeah, there was.
Nope?
Yeah, there was a pair of gold scissors in Jupe's office.
What if Get Out, Us, and Nope all take place in the same universe?
The Monkey Paw universe.
The Monkey Paw universe.
That'd be
the
kinda-
Monkey Pawniverse. Or the MPU. That was actually something I really liked in Nope, where they were talking shit on the UAPs.
So they changed the name to UAPs. No one knows what the fuck a UAP is.
UAPs.
Like the government actually changed the designation for
forgot
UFO
about
to
that.
UAP.
Yeah, it's like
which
no
is,
one knows what that is.
unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
Yeah.
What was wrong with UFO, bro?
That's an old world term. Okay.
Although unidentified flying object and unidentified aerial phenomenon are just like, it really means
It's like the same.
why do you it's rebranded UFO? It's
That's like
weird.
You know, it's like someone's job. They were like, "Hey, you're going to be in charge of this new division," and they were like, "Well, I need a new name for what I'm working on," and they were like, "UAP."
You can be a UFO researcher, but you could be a UAP.
Yeah, it's
researcher.
like you know when they promote someone, they're like, "We don't really have a position for you, but we need to create a position."
Don't I know it?
We're just gonna create this position, and it's this new title. It doesn't mean anything, nor does it really real. But here you are.
But put that on your Tinder profile.
Yeah, I'm a
Actually,
I'm
research unidentified aerial phenomenons.
What's
You
that?
mean like UFOs? No, common miscommunication.
The angel character was really cool. He was.
Oh, the tech.
Yeah,
I did like him.
Yeah, he was great. I thought they really were just gonna have him for the little bit, and then
Me too.
Yeah, once he comes in, I'm like, this is a great dynamic. He's a good
character.
He's a good third wheel.
Also,
to
like
them.
that probably like changed his life. He was like working at that dead end job. He hated his life. He finally found something that gave him purpose.
Yeah.
One character I was a little more sus about in Nope was the director guy.
Oh yeah.
Because he does something at the end that didn't make any sense to me.
Like the last.
Yeah, like pretty much his last scene in the film.
Well, okay. So from what I was reading, it was like it's like the ignorance of man trying to get like the perfect shot.
Yeah.
You know. So he was like. He was so caught up in getting that, even though he got it, he was so wrapped up in getting the shot that that's what.
Did he get the shot or did Keke Palmer get the shot at the end?
Keke did, yeah, for sure. And that, it's fucking, yeah.
That
the
well
wishing,
thing?
Yeah, the wishing well.
So
thing.
weird.
Yeah.
I would love one of
Great.
those photos though.
Great. Oh yeah.
Of just like you and all your friends looking in.
Or someone getting pushed in, like, oh!
Yeah, like no shit, like that little theme park that Steve Yeun's character runs. I fucking would go there. That looks so fun.
They had it in the back lot in Hollywood, actually. So they had like
really?
a real one that you could visit. Yeah.
Oh, so it's like it's they probably shot it on
On the lot.
so-
Well, if not on the lot, They just filmed it in some ranch. And
Have you ever done that tour at Universal?
I've never been to Universal.
Oh, fuck.
I've always
we should
wanted
go.
to go.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. Not that
one
I'm
of
a
my
big
favorite things
Simpson
about
person, but-
Universal is you could go on the studio lot tour.
Oh, yeah. That sounds awesome. That's right up my alley.
It's so fucking cool. And it's changed so much over the years. You can go to Whoville. You see the Psycho House and the Bates Motel.
Shit. Okay.
And then they had from War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise. They had there's a part where like have you seen that movie?
They have the milk crate that he stood on.
Because he's short. Have you seen that movie though?
I feel like bits and pieces of it. I'm not
You'd
sure.
like it.
I'm not
It's
sure.
one of
if
my
I've seen
favorite
it.
alien movies for sure.
Okay.
In that movie, like something happens where like a plane crashes, and then they're like in a basement, and then they come out the next morning and they see like all the wreckage.
Yeah.
And that's another one of the scenes you can go to.
Oh, okay.
And Logic actually filmed a music video there.
That's pretty
So
cool.
people are like, oh, this is the War of the Worlds scene. I'm like, actually, this is this is where Logic did the music video for I can't remember what song it is, but it's a cool music video.
That's what's up.
Especially just like on a destroyed lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, short story, we're going to Universal Studios.
Book it.
Mark my words.
Book it.
I forget what my point was with that.
The Universal
I think that the Nope lot is in that tour now.
Yeah.
I think I
yeah.
saw something about that.
Yeah.
That'd
Which
be
would still be really
That'd
cool
be cool to
see.
catch that while it's
Yeah.
there. Cut to that footage there.
One thing that I really liked, I learned that the flailing arm tube guys are called sky dancers.
Oh yeah.
All the sky dancers used in the movie were real.
Oh, yeah.
No CGI.
Yeah, where did they get all those? Did they
Amazon.
rob like 1,000 car dealerships?
Yeah. Going out of business,
They lived
mate.
in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I thought that was super cool because that's such an easy thing that you could have been like, yeah, we can just edit all these
It was a
things
good
in.
visual too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, especially when that first scene where they have them all kind of starting up. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. Sky dancers, huh?
Sky dancers.
I'm a professional sky dancer.
You got to stop touching it, dude. I feel like you're messing its shape up.
All I'm noticing is how much better yours looks. And that's more of a testament to me.
What are you saying, that my tinfoil hat making is dog shit?
Well, no, because I probably fucked it up over time because I can't stop touching my head. But yours looks phenomenal.
Yeah. I feel like you have to like not
Really
touch
nailed
it.
it.
Yeah, you have to not touch it, I think. Or it's
So
just,
what?
it's
Let the aliens get me, bro.
it's
Read my mind.
It's like entwined to my hair almost, it feels like, because there's definitely parts of it where my hair is for sure.
Don't
like,
take it out till we take that photo.
No.
Here's that photo. Proof we did it. You're welcome.
Oh, we'll take a better photo.
Yeah. Something else I thought was kind of interesting about, like, and a lot of movies have been doing this lately, is the way it's like kind of divided up by the different horses that get abducted.
Oh, yeah. Like
I feel
chapters?
like movies, yeah,
like a
like
chapter
kind of
thing.
little chapters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been kind of like noticing that in a lot more movies lately. It's more of an artsy choice.
Do you like? Are you for it or against it?
I'm for it because you can distinctly, because that's happening in the background anyway, right? Remember, every DVD ever has.
Yeah,
like
that's literally what I was just thinking.
okay,
about.
yeah. So like, I kind of like it in that you're like in on it, and then also you can like, oh, do you remember in I forget all the horses' names honestly, but
Yeah.
you could like pinpoint where
Yeah.
certain things are happening, so it makes it easy. It's like
True.
YouTube added chapters. Do they have like? You can put
Yeah,
times in.
exactly.
Like it's everywhere now, and I wonder if there's like a reason for that. It helps break it up too, I think.
I think that's exactly it. It just helps break up the movie a little bit, flow a little bit
Yeah.
better, I think.
And then you don't have to be like, well, they were just at the store. How do they get home? No, you just cut to the name lasagna or whatever the
Yeah.
horse's name is. And then it's like new day.
It's a good horse name.
Lasagna? Lasagna coming down the running field.
Followed by Gazpacho in second and Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
Yeah, I don't know. Horses got
Provolone.
dumbass names, bro. Like Gold Strike and bullshit like
That's
that.
actually something interesting in that movie too that like I never even really thought of was the Hollywood horse industry. You need like very specific tamers. You need like animal safety people.
How that horse kicks the thing.
Oh, I
And
thought that horse at the beginning of the movie was going to literally kick that lady's face.
Yeah, dude.
You don't want to get kicked by a horse.
No, definitely not. Even like falling off of a horse.
It's hilarious in video games, but
in real life, nah.
but yeah, I never really thought about the amount of work that goes into getting a horse on tape and like
I always think of like dogs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you see a dog in a movie, like I just always like, whenever I see a dog in a movie, I just always look at the dog looking back at like at the, like behind the camera. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
the trainer's right there, bro.
Or you could be a freaking coward like Harrison Ford and have a movie where he has a CG dog and it's just a guy.
whole time?
What the? I don't even know what that movie was called.
There's like
CG Dog the movie.
CG
And then fucking the other movie came out with Channing Tatum where he actually
had the dog.
had a dog. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
was like,
That dog's gone on to do big things. He's
bet.
in Magic Mike 4, actually.
stripping and so you got a little bow tie. Adorable.
Well, okay, so I was reading this thing. Jordan Peele wanted to make this movie a spectacle, something you see in theaters, something you must see in theaters. And I think we talked about this recently, where a lot of like advertising for movies now is like, you must see it in
only in
theater.
theaters.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
in theaters.
Experience it.
Yeah.
Only in theaters. The way it was,
It was meant to be. What is the stupid thing, the ad in the right before every movie? You wouldn't watch
You
this.
wouldn't watch this on your phone.
Yeah, or like on a small screen. Like, yeah. I always hated that.
I hate that because it's like, who the fuck is watching movies on their phone?
Like, even like I see people on like the airplane watching it on their phone, and I'm like, bro, just wait.
It just drives me nuts because like there's commercials like that for like everything.
Yeah.
It's like, you're at dinner. Why are you watching Hulu on your phone? And it's like a commercial. Commercials, get in touch with reality, please.
Yeah. Or maybe that is the reality, is that people are just going to the restaurant and they're like, I want to see what Hulu's got on right now. What's recently added to
Whatever I
Hulu.
pick,
Yeah.
that's what's on.
But okay, so
Hulu.
back to the spectacle thing. I don't know how much of a spectacle the whole movie was, but I will say it was awesome seeing UFOs on screen.
And yeah,
Again,
I feel like
you know?
it's been a while since like
A while since we've seen like not only that, but like a good alien movie.
what was that movie with Mila Jovovich?
The Fourth Kind.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like that movie.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites, or at least a good alien.
I feel like that was a good spectacle movie too because it kept you in just, you didn't know what was really going on.
Yeah, like the weird interview shots.
Yeah, it was like in that era where
Yeah.
they're like trying to spin everything as real. Paranormal Activity fucked everything up.
That was, yeah. They were like based on true events or whatever.
Yeah,
in
they're
that
literally
movie.
so much so that they filmed every scene twice, so they could have one with Mila Jovovich and one with whoever the fuck.
Oh, that's right. That's how they did it.
Yeah, good times. So yeah, like in sense of like what alien movies have become nowadays, it's like way too much action-y, kind of like sci-fi, but there's no mystery.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that was really cool about Nope that is actually happens really early on in the movie, so it's not really like a spoiler or anything. Is that scene where the kids fuck with him in the horse? He's in like the barn, and you see like the aliens.
Oh, yeah.
And there was somebody in our theater that literally gasped when they saw that.
It got me. And then they do like the jump scare.
Oh,
like,
that scene is phenomenal.
Yeah, they
But
do the
fact
jump
that they're
scare
not
to
actually
it.
aliens.
Yeah.
Was like the big twist because I
Yeah.
thought they were like straight up showing us
Yeah, because they do like
some sign shit.
They do he's like crouched down, right? And then they do like the vertical, like
Yeah.
where it like comes up, and I was like,
It was a good move. It was a really good
like
move.
I'm literally getting chills just thinking about like when it raises and it's like, oh shit, and then
Yeah.
it hits you with the jump scare, and I for sure popped.
That was fantastic.
yeah,
Probably
that
the
was-
scariest scene in the movie, maybe even
Oh yeah,
in
oh
some
yeah,
forms.
because you really think like that's it.
Because I'm like, if this is a movie now where these little aliens running around, this is a different film.
Yeah. And then even so, like right after, right, they're at the ranch, and then you see like they're selling the masks and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I love that immediately that they
toys
were
and
like
stuff.
super scary, and then they're like, yeah, on sale, come get your alien mask, yeah, $5.99.
I'm telling you, I'll go to that theme park.
You get a popcorn for only $2.99.
I think you already heard me say this too, but with the fact of the everyone like really being pushed to see this in theaters, I was a little bummed that we didn't see it in IMAX because the sound design was so great.
Yeah. I thought about that too.
But even when we saw it, we just saw it like in a normal theater.
Yeah.
It still sounded great. But the fact that it was in IMAX, I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
like this
Yeah.
would have been nuts.
I think I wanted
Some
to
Hans
watch
Zimmer
it
shit.
in IMAX I think it would have visually looked a little bit better. The reason I bring up the spectacle thing is I like the anticipation of like the scene where it's kind of floating between clouds
Yeah.
and you're getting little glimpses of it. And I thought like the way they were just playing it, I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Or even like the shadows that it would cast.
Yeah.
Like it felt like, you know, when you're like watching like a YouTube video of like a UFO, right? And you're like, oh my God, where is it? And then you're like, Signs even has that sort of moment, right? Where they're like watching the thing in like Mexico, right? And then it's like this the second. I love that.
Oh, you mean the scene where the
yeah, right? Where it's just like,
yeah.
Oh, there it is.
That is
there
like,
it is.
That's a great scene.
I don't know, that anticipation and that feeling and like how it looked, like that was like the one thing that like would be like the selling point on seeing it in the theaters because it was just so like I don't know. Like I said, just seeing UFOs on screen again, it was really awesome. It was really well done and kind of gave you that anticipation.
Anticipate me.
Yeah, anticipate me harder.
Gross.
Yeah. Okay, so before we start getting into like the end bits of that and just kind of some other stuff that are related to it,
sure.
I think Keke Palmer was like the real hero of this movie.
Right.
Like,
now that you know who she is in Childish Gambino.
No, yeah. Yeah, side note, there's what song is that?
I don't know.
Keep going, baby mom, baby mom. It's off of Royalty. Silk Pillow?
Silk Pillow, yeah.
Yeah. There's the line, trying to turn all these Keke Palmers into baby mama, save me mama. Yeah, you know. But I just literally just pieced that together today. That's one and the same. That's who we're talking about.
Keke Palmer.
Yeah. But Keke Palmer was amazing. At the beginning, they kind of like short sell her. And I thought she's
definitely like the most likable character in the movie.
Yeah, because I thought Daniel
Coulier
was going to be the main person, which he kind of is. They kind of are, but I think she definitely steals the show.
Yeah.
Second runner up, though, if I had to choose someone else, is Jupe. Stephen Yeun.
Oh, Stephen Yeun's great.
He played it so well. Like I loved all the Gordy stuff, but I think he was just so awesome. There's the scene where they're like keeping him at bay, like on the other end.
Oh yeah.
And then like there's like it's like go like even I didn't really get that he was like he had a plan and that's why he was buying the ranch.
I didn't know that either.
So I don't know. It was just so well put together. I loved like the reality star angle that he was doing.
Also, shout out Keith David for being in this movie.
Yeah,
bro, exactly. He's in it.
Yeah, that's true.
I love Keith David, but I just love that. Like, it's just like, well,
that's who we got.
He's in it.
Now this will be the spoiler section where we can just talk about everything.
It's just big sirens going on. Yeah. I guess the big spoiler in this movie is that it's not a UFO. It's like a thing.
It's an alien.
It's like an alive thing. Yeah. Which brings me to, I think, what my personal favorite scene in the whole movie was, where after the little theme park attraction gets picked up and you see inside of it what it's like.
Oh, the little gooey.
That was the craziest scene in my opinion.
Yeah, where they were like all just kind of like,
that
like,
was
really
what the fuck? How does and then it explains that how like like how it makes the sounds when it's moving around. There's like always like a screaming kind of like. It's almost like it's like regurgitating the sounds of everything that it ate.
Yeah,
that's what I thought previously, but otherwise you'd hear a horse neighing all the time. It'd be weird. But it's really just the people inside of it screaming.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's fucking terrifying.
How are you? How's the not the reproduction? How's the digestive system?
I would like to see what
I
want like an anatomy lesson on this thing because what it does at the end of the movie too. You're like, well, I'm even more confused.
Where it like opens out? Is that
it essentially just starts to look like this. It's so like I think it's like I would like to know more about that monster.
They actually base it off of like deep sea creatures.
Okay,
that's like kind of like the look is like
jellyfish kind of like
where it's super flowy and everything. They had a couple of scientists work on the dynamics of it, making sure that it's like very realistic as far as like what it is and how it would like work in the real world. So I thought that was really interesting. They worked with someone that identified new species and like named new species of like animals and organisms. So they actually went through the trouble of creating this whole backlog of like this thing this alien thing with this scientist to make sure it was legit and kind of have like a
So
whole
unnecessary.
story. Yeah, exactly. Yes and no. but, like,
Directors, am I right?
yeah. But I thought that was pretty interesting, especially like the deep sea creatures. It kind of has
Yeah, I
that
can
same
see that.
similar feel.
You go to like a certain degree of the ocean, it's just like
Spooky.
weird amorphous blobs and shit. Yeah. But yeah, I just would like to know more about that alien. Like, what's its name? You know, like I would imagine on the back end,
Dale.
Jordan Peele probably calls it something.
What did they know? What do they call it in the
Not of planet Earth.
Lucky Strike or whatever?
Oh, didn't they name it after?
One of the horses.
It was Jean Jacket,
Jean Jacket.
Yeah. which is
Great
a
name
funny
for
horse.
an alien.
We were talking about what did we call the horse earlier? Provolone.
Lasagna.
Lasagna. It's lasagna and Jean Jacket, neck and neck.
I don't know if you know. You still haven't seen Akira, right? Have we gone
No,
over
I was
this?
looking at it on your shelf though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I know the reference you're probably about to make.
The motorcycle thing.
Yeah, that was cool as fuck.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, "This motherfucker."
Yeah, so
But it was so cool. Like, to me, I feel like because Jordan Peele was supposed to make an Akira movie.
oh, was he?
Yeah. But I think he went on to just do other stuff instead.
Because I know they're still making that Akira movie.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be Jordan Peele.
Interesting.
Because he loves Akira.
Right.
But I thought this was just really awesome to see. And seeing it in like as soon as I saw it, I was like,
It's
I
like
get that one.
undeniable.
Yeah.
If you know the reference. And
Yeah.
I haven't even seen that movie and I know that shot. Like I've seen it in so many things. So.
one of the kind of the big spoiler thing that I really liked that I didn't get on the first time watching, Gordy and the alien are both affected by balloons.
Was it confirmed that the balloon is what set off Gordy?
Yeah, because it's like it comes out and then it pops, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then that's like the trigger.
Right.
And then-
war flashbacks.
Yeah, yeah. And then Big Bun Boy at the end.
Big bun.
Or it's like Steve Yoon's like balloon.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they blow him up, and then he's like. I forgot that they blow up the alien at the end with a balloon. So what happens to that? You ever like just see it at the end of a movie and you're like, oh, just run for 5 minutes longer? Because like all
Yeah.
the reporters saw that happen, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I almost thought they were gonna be like 10 years later, and she's like famous for like taking this photo of this thing.
On
The
that
government
subject,
collected the body, you know, like.
so like they do like they have him like on the horse at the end at like they like got it.
Yeah,
Was he alive or not?
I've heard this. Yeah, that people just think like she just was seeing what she wanted to see. I don't know why he wouldn't be.
But he was also running from it or riding horseback away from an alien.
Right.
So
Yeah, cool shot too.
horses of all reasons, I thought that
Yeah.
was pretty interesting.
The real star of the show.
Jean Jacket, baby.
Well, that was an alien
Yeah.
and a horse, I guess, at some point.
So there's the Gordy set.
Uh-huh.
It was the CGI
I had a feeling.
chimp.
Wait, what?
I wasn't sure if you, but so what they did was they built a big set to make the guy in the suit smaller.
Oh, the monkey.
Yeah. So he was wearing a suit.
That'd be a funny shot to see.
Yeah. They
They
have
Andy
they
Serkis
have
and everything.
they have the guy in the mocap suit, but he's also wearing like Gordy's blood clothes.
Right.
And they just kind of let him run around the set, and that's how they captured it. And he was also the same person that worked on Planet of the Apes and
I
really
had a feeling,
anything. Yeah,
just all these
anything.
monkey impersonators.
Yeah, they couldn't get what's his name? What's
Andy
the bit?
Serkis.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. So they got this guy. But I thought that was really interesting that they were like, yeah,
That
we'll
is
just
cool.
build a big set.
I remember after we saw that movie too, I think we were all kind of like, what was the point of the Gordy
Yeah.
storyline?
I think it's you had mentioned it earlier. You can't train an animal.
Yeah,
Right.
I was like, you can't a predator. You can't
Yeah.
tame a predator.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's like the constant theme of that. And it's, I thought it was going to be more because they kind of do
Yeah,
that. And they have like the horse where it like kind of like they come in on its eye. Remember with the little,
Yeah.
and that's what sets it off.
Mhm.
So I thought it was a little bit more than that, but it really is just you can't
Yeah.
train something like that.
It will kill you in a Remember
Yeah.
earlier when I was talking about how your dogs would kill us in a second? If
Yeah.
they
I
could?
don't think so. Well,
deal?
yeah, I think a
If your dog
monkey's-
was hungry enough, he'd be eating your feet right now.
Well, I always joke like that's my big cat thing. I was like, you could die and they'll just wait. They'll just like eat you. sooner
Yeah,
or
they'll give it
later.
like a day and then they're like, I'm going in.
Yeah, it's like all the cats are around. They're like, who's gonna take the first bite?
So who's eating their nose?
Yeah.
I would love a nasal track right now. Yum.
Any other Nope related?
No. Nope.
Nope.
But what would you give this movie? Because I was gonna say 5 stars, honey. 5 stars.
5 stars, Angel. 5 stars.
Thank you.
That's a reference to the movie.
Yeah.
Nope.
So
5 stars, honey.
I was thinking. So this is a better Alien movie in my recent memory.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk about some of the other Alien movies.
Skyline
Skyline
with Donald Faison.
Is that really one of your favorite Alien movies?
No. But it is a movie that exists.
I had Mars Attacks on there.
Fantastic. Yes.
Alien,
Okay.
E.T.,
Okay.
Independence Day, which
Okay.
I completely forgot was an Alien movie,
I made 2 of those.
and Conehead.
Conehead.
Coneheads? You remember the Coneheads?
Yeah.
They're aliens, bro. It's an alien movie.
I guess so.
And then
The Fourth Kind.
The Fourth Kind was that was on
District
there.
9. This bitch has still not seen District 9.
It's
You
found
gotta watch
footage.
District 9, man.
You gotta-
Yeah, District 9 is one of my favorites for sure.
Okay.
War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise.
Gotcha.
I already said this. Signs. Coneheads. Not David Arquette. What the fuck is that guy's name? The guy who made Crystal Skull vodka. Ghostbuster.
Dan Aykroyd?
Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
He's a conehead.
Oh, that is Dan Aykroyd. Dang.
Pretty sure he wrote with that shit.
My last note on alien movies is Close Encounters of the Third Kind could eat my ass.
Yeah, I know you were not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Take it up with Spielberg, you know,
Yeah,
the
it's-
most notoriously successful director of all time. Boop. Boop. Awesome.
This movie can. Speaking of signs,
Uh-huh.
I've been waiting to get to this.
Okay.
So today is M. Night Shyamalan's birthday.
Today, the day we recorded this?
Yes. Yes, the day that we're recording this is M. Night Shyamalan's birthday.
Or is it his death day?
Damn, if he dies the day we release this, that's going to be
fucked.
fucking
But
tragic.
also, it's
We
M.
were-
Night
yeah.
Shyamalan, so it's obviously a twist. There's something he'll reveal later.
The twist of M. Night Shyamalan's death is that he's been dead all along.
Love it. Ship it.
So let's talk about Signs.
Okay.
I don't particularly like Signs.
Okay.
The one thing that I always remember from that movie is that alien scene where he walks by.
Yeah.
But at the beginning of that scene, it's Joaquin Phoenix, and he's like, there's like the little kids in the shot, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're like talking. He's like, "Vámonos, niños, vámonos." That shit kills me every time. But that's such a good little like, bah, and he's like,
Yeah. Also weird alien design too.
It's like Gray Boy.
But
But
it kind of reminded me of the Grinch at the time.
that does remind. That does a
Because
very.
they were kind of
good
green, weren't they?
picture. They were. Yeah, you might be. I thought they were
like a
gray.
greenish.
Yeah,
tint to it,
greenish
yeah.
gray.
Granted, you never really get a good look at it.
Yeah, you only see them in
Even
like
at the end,
reflections. Yeah.
That's true. Clever.
M. Night uses a lot of religious themes to that, which I thought was kind of interesting.
In sign specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was reading this article that like a lot of aliens movies and stuff like that, stories kind of go hand in hand with like God, like a God complex.
I could see that.
So I was thinking about a couple of statements like aliens are gods,
Yeah.
or God is just aliens.
Yeah.
Any thoughts?
You got to think back to like the really early days of like civilization and like what they would perceive these things as if they were to have seen like a UFO or even an alien being. I mean, there's signs in like hieroglyphics and stuff like that, like cave drawings, things like that, like dating the appearance of alien-like figures to like early human civilization. So I wouldn't be shocked if some of the concepts of God come from just people not understanding the universe yet and seeing these undescribable things and being like, that's probably our creator. No further questions. That shit's always cool though. I don't know. I like the idea that like, I mean, the idea of God that I get understand why it brings people a lot of comfort, but the idea that like an alien's just like, this is their planet and they're just like watching us.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see what Jerry did?
That's another
fun,
concept that kind of blows my mind a little bit. It's like aliens just like they kind of created us, and they're like, bro, these people aren't shit. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was kind of interesting, like especially looking at some of these things where, like, in Nope, there's like what's they got a word for bad miracle. Yeah, so
they say that a lot. I don't know if they ever decided what that word is.
No, but it's an interesting concept because it's like, okay, what we thought is God is actually this, for better or for worse,
right?
You know, however it's depicted. But it's an interesting concept to think like. I'm not a very religious person, but it's an interesting concept to be like, okay, everything that we know about religion in a hypothetical world, like where aliens come and whatever. It's like, oh, well, we made you, and everything that you have done is because of us. It would be such an interesting concept, like, oh, like Jesus was never a thing. It was us all along, you know, water into wine. Yeah, that was us. Yeah. That we were the first ones.
We made water into wine. We did it first. You thought it was a guy named Jesus.
So, yeah, well, especially and like going back to M. Night, because he's one of my favorite directors, writers, and it's interesting to kind of fuse that aspect in a movie like that, you know. And then my last little bit on Signs is just the parody scene from Scary Movie 4 with the really big hat.
With the cop, yeah. I remember you telling me about that last time too.
Yeah. So that's
a good scene.
Yeah,
just because you know that they have to actually make
fucking
like that ridiculously big hat. You go to like the movie prop museum that we have downtown, and it's like the world's biggest hat.
World's biggest cop hat.
You're like, huh? Not what I expected to see when I walked into the movie theater, the movie prop museum.
The big hat.
I was thinking like, yeah, exactly right. It's like the main exhibit.
It's like, yeah, we're kind of underfunded at this museum. We only got like B.
We can tell.
We can only get props from movies that are ranked 6 stars and below on IMDb.
Yeah. Fun.
My last thing.
Let's hear it.
What do you think aliens look like? Give me like what you think and realistically what they look like, if it's any different.
I would like them to look different than us. I feel like a lot of people think like aliens is just humans from a different time period come back to like
boring.
Yeah, I don't want that. I would like aliens to look like we imagine them with the big eyes and stuff. But like, I also would like a world where like if aliens did come to Earth and they lived with us in harmony like that, it wouldn't be like unpleasant or scary to look at them.
They're not malevolent.
You could still talk about the game and stuff. But more realistically,
it's like, you catch Monday Night Football? Right?
Right? Like we have to
that score was bullshit. No, really, what it is they just like they like do like a forehead touch thing,
right?
And then it's like now we just understand them, but like it doesn't change how it sounds. They're still doing like like, oh yeah, dude.
Somebody else has to get the forehead touch.
Cheryl is being a bitch. Yeah, she is wrong for that.
Or the alien does that to you, and then so you can hear them, but now outside everyone else just hears you going
he's one of those alien guys. He got touched by an alien.
But the more realistic version of an alien that probably would exist is something boring, where it's like a gas or a jellyfish.
Oh my god, I was thinking like a gas sort of figure.
The gas idea kind of comes from Rick and Morty as well. They do the episode where Jermaine Clemens is a fart from another dimension.
What I think they look like, or what I would like them to look like, is the gray boys, the long gray guys.
Yeah.
I think ideally that would be my go-to. Realistically, I think Rick and Morty has like a really good concept of what aliens. It's just like different forms, you know. Like there's just different. There's so
no
many
reason
different.
Why it would be the same. Yeah.
It's just like there's so many outside.
I want
galaxies.
Star Wars. I want lizard people. I want fucking squid people.
Exactly.
I want little hairy
giant
guys.
slug things that are somehow being carried.
I want to live in a true sci-fi universe.
Yeah.
You go to a bar and there's humans, but there's also like Glorgnarks.
Yeah, like the humans are the most boring.
Yeah, of course
like,
they are. Jesus
like
Christ.
population. And they're like, they're
like, you're still using penises?
Yeah, we're having sex right now. Just, we're from tip to tip, baby.
Go see Nope.
Catch in IMAX if you can. I'm excited to watch this again.
Yeah, me too. And then Nope 2 coming next summer. Nope to Nope.
Hope not.
Yeah, me too. I don't think that's going to be Peele's style.
Okay. Nope.
Yeah, go see Nope. I was also thinking too, we were talking about a lot of different alien movies here. If there's any that we didn't mention that would be great recommendations, let us know. We'll check it out.
Any aliens movies or any alien, like branching out and just seeing other alien stuff is really interesting too.
Daddy, there's a monster outside my window. Can you get a glass of water?
All right. Well,
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Again,
this is Keep It Real.
Keep it real. I'm Marco, aka Yummus Hummus.
I'm Marco, aka Hummus Yamas.
Bam. Thanks for watching, y'all. Keep it real.
Keep it real. Yeah, I know in my head. I'm like, it's like the film.
Yeah. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a